right, greetings all. Thank you for returning to my channel. I'm Professor Noonie. Allow me to welcome you back to Batman: The Enemy Within. We are heading, this is episode 5. We're heading to, I think, Ace Chemicals it was? Yes. And we are gunning it. That's the thing about Gotham City. Every, like, large enterprise or, like, establishment or something seems to always be, like, on a mountaintop. Very secluded from the city. Like, Google Maps would not do well in Gotham. Pain pills. You know, it would have been interesting if, like, they were working together and we just overheard them, like, planning their next move together. Oh, I can see through the door.
Batman. Got a visual on Joker and Waller. Doesn't look like he's hurt her.
Not yet.
I'm in the rafters, out of sight. Say the word if you need help.
Thanks.
Bruce, I know you and Waller have your differences, but she doesn't deserve this.
I'll side with Tiffany.
I take complete responsibility.
Louder, so the camera can pick it up.
Took you long enough.
Batman! Thank God! I mean, I assumed you'd be okay. You're Batman, for Pete's sake. But still, are you okay, buddy? I was really worried about you.
You nearly killed me when you blew up that roof.
Sorry about that. I just got a little carried away. I had to do something.
I
Waller
think this
was
is
about
where
to
we
walk
start
away.
to divide Joker and
Get
I.
this. I'm this close to getting Waller to admit to every terrible thing she's ever done. And when that's over, I'll deliver her punishment. It'll, of course, have to reflect the enormity of her crimes.
The only enormity I'm seeing is your jail sentence.
Waller's tactics may be wrong, but she's trying to save lives.
Wow, that is some potent Waller Kool-Aid you're drinking. You know, I don't know why you're not more into this. Think of everything she's put you through! Everyone is disposable to her. Even her own agents.
I know I've made mistakes. You try to do the right thing, but there's always a cost. Just ask your pal Batman there. He'll say the same thing. I do what I do for a reason. I'm not ashamed.
I've made tough calls myself. I understand.
What? I cannot believe you'd buy any of her crap! Clearly, we need to keep moving along.
Joker's
We
just
heard your
completely
excuses.
in
You
disbelief. That's
didn't
hilarious.
mean for people to get hurt. Collateral damage, yada yada yada. But there's one crime that can't be excused.
Murder?
You killed the Riddler! And then you tried to pin it on me!
Didn't kill him. Like I said.
It was you! You killed Riddler! Say it!
I will not.
If there's one thing I learned by watching you, violence
Torture?
solves a lot of problems!
Self-defense, bro. No.
No!
Damn it, Batman! Stay out of my way! You need a distraction.
I probably shouldn't have
Get
known
my
that.
confession.
I shouldn't have let them know that Tiffany was around, or I had backup until later. So now the
way
element of
boss
surprise
talked
is
about you.
gone.
I thought you'd be bigger.
The way your voice sounds, I thought you'd be more intimidating. Anchor. I like the anchor. Right into the... Oh, never mind. I thought he was gonna, like, punch him into the pillar there, or the tank.
You move, she trying really, really hard to do things your way. I want to just slice her throat right here, right now.
This isn't my way.
Really? Today, this isn't your way?
Oh no.
Just saying things, trying to trip me up. Just like Waller. She justifies her crimes, says they're for the greater good. Just like you. You both use that word, justice.
Joker's sense of justice is completely in
so
opposition to ours.
Want. I thought you and I were two threads in the same stitch.
I'm nothing like Waller.
You're either
Oh, but you
lying
are.
or stupid, Bats. I don't know why I didn't see it sooner. Trying to do things your way was a mistake. Waller killed Riddler. And she
Did she?
deserved death!
It wasn't Waller!
Tiffany?
I
Tiffany?
can't let someone else pay for my crimes. Waller didn't kill Riddler. I did. I know it was wrong. Now.
Oh, because he killed her
Are you
dad.
kidding me? These are the people you want to protect.
Joker's just,
I should
he's
kill
just
them
strung
both.
about. He doesn't know what to do.
Everyone here is guilty.
Leave them out of this, Joker. This is about you and me.
Tell that to your distraction over there.
I used a drone and these. There's your proof.
You want to sacrifice yourself for Waller? Then go ahead.
No. Oh! Good block, but oh my goodness.
Hold on.
Murder is wrong. Trust the system. Violence isn't the answer. People just pick and choose what they believe. And you're no different.
All right, Waller. Saved you. You're welcome.
I got her.
Dude, and I'm still injured, though. I am not at 100%. Thanks to Joker. Ooh, who got him?
He's down! Hands where we can see them!
Agents. Now what's going on?
After everything we've been through together, this is how it ends.
This is your own doing, man.
This is the path you chose, Joker.
It's always someone else's fault, isn't it? I believed in you, Batman. Like I never believed in anything.
I tried my best with you.
All a lie!
Oh, no. So much for agents. You guys don't know how to defend yourselves?
Sean.
It's Joker!
So demented. That's terrible, man. Good block. Good block. We're just throwing batterings at each other. I should have tripped him. Because that seems kind of unfair. He was going hand to hand and I used a projectile. Psycho.
That's enough.
Oh, now he pulls out a straight piece. Bro, didn't you see your guy with the machine gun? It doesn't work. This works, though. Bat food. Ouch. Look, neither one of the agents could have done this to him. Oh. Where's he getting these martial arts tactics? How does Joker know how to fight? Uppercut. Sure you can. Oh my god, he's just eating them. He's on something. He has to be. He's on that Joker loud. Joker, you're lucky I'm not at 100%.
I was such an idiot. I was so busy looking at you, admiring you, wanting to be like you, be loved by you. I lost myself. But not anymore.
This guy has weapons galore. He's still laughing. Traditional Joker, though, I like that they're keeping to the, they're keeping true to canon. I just don't know how Joker knows how to fight. Oh. Now you have a little shock yourself. This is a pretty good final fight, if it is a final fight. Dude, he has to be on something. Ouch. You wanna laugh some more? He's got haha. I mean, he'll let the knife do the laughing for him. Enough of you. God. Headbutt wouldn't have ended it. And that I probably would have just further injured myself. Stay down. Whatever you're on, you need to not take any more of that.
I guess that's it. I really wanted to be a hero, you know? But
You're a hero in your own mind.
I just can't. I know you used me. I know. I should hate you for that. But I don't. Because I had such a good time with you, Bruce. Did you ever?
I'll say
Did
yes.
you ever think of me as your friend?
Sure.
Like a true friend? Someone you actually care about?
Of course. Of course you were my friend.
You are one messed up guy.
I should have lied. Or I mean, I should have been truthful. I don't really think it matters if he remembers it or not, because Telltale will not make another one of these games. And I'm not sure if anybody will buy the rights from them to make another Batman game. At least in this style. That was chapter 3. I think there's only 3 chapters. I'm not sure though. But kind of a twist that we find out Tiffany killed Riddler. And that does make sense because Riddler did kill her dad.
I thought you quit.
Oh, these? No, these are mine.
I think the circumstances allow. Gordon was telling me how you found me. Sounds like top-drawer detective work.
It was a team effort. Batman led the charge.
It's not easy to say this, but it looks like you saved my life. I guess that puts me in your debt.
You owe me. And I will collect.
We ain't friends. John and I were friends.
Jim, would you mind giving us a minute? Batman and I have some unfinished business.
I'll go check on Joker's transfer, make sure they don't take any chances. Just try not to rip each other's heads off, okay? We can all play nice now that the bad guy's in cuffs.
Joker's no longer a threat. Promise me you'll leave Agent Avesta alone.
Fair.
And the virus is destroyed. She got 2 for 1.
You don't have to worry. Our stalemate from the roof still stands. I'm pulling out of Gotham effective immediately.
Then why are we still talking?
Tiffany Fox. Riddler's death may have caused a lot of problems, but I won't make her pay for it. I'll leave that to the man who can't stand killing.
I'm recruiting her.
I know
Her
you
dad
think
was my
I'm the
man.
devil, but I want you to understand. I didn't see things going down like this. I let the mission get out from under me. Never really regained a solid footing.
Watch out, Waller, or you might stumble onto an actual apology.
You let me talk, we might get there. I just came here to round up the pact. Quick and easy.
And if Riddler led you to Sanctus, that would have been a bonus.
Listen. Everything I did for the greater good. To protect Gotham, to uphold the law, to make the world a safer place.
Whatever your reasons, you went too far. You escalated things on the bridge. You got people killed. And coming after me? What were you thinking?
You sided with that maniac. What was I supposed to do? Give you a medal? You act so high and mighty. At the end of the day, you're just a rich guy with all the toys beating up on lunatics.
I deal with criminals who threaten my city.
Yo, don't
You're
get
so far
too
up your
familiar
own
with
ass,
my
you
identity.
Can't see the truth. You're as nuts as any of them. Avesta had you pegged the minute she walked in your office. She started listing off your pals. All those friends of yours who went cuckoo.
How do you think I catch them? I need to be to do what I do.
I'd have to agree. We're done here. Signal the withdrawal.
That was another stalemate.
I'm not gonna miss her, that's for sure.
Yeah, Waller and I didn't really make
So, here we
make
are,
amends.
once again. Gotham's safe because of you.
100%.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it felt pretty good getting my hands dirty. Just like old times, huh? Truth is, after I got ousted, I didn't know my place anymore. Turned into an old guy in civvies, lurking around crime scenes.
We have to work together, Jim. Solve cases. Lock up the scum who terrorize our streets.
I'd like that.
So would I.
You're the man, Gordon. I mean, I can only be 100 with Gordon.
I gotta
yeah,
take
Gordon.
this. Wife probably saw the news. See you around, Batman. Don't be a stranger.
Unless Jim is working with somebody I don't know about. That would be very depressing, but I doubt it. I could have grappled away during our conversation, but that kind of would have been a cowardly way out. That's some teenage girl nonsense. That's, you know, yelling at your parents and then running out of the room because you don't want to hear what they have to say in response. And I don't think that's how Batman is. Yo, your suit is kind of messed up, bro. What is that? Is that what Tiffany had? Was that Tiffany? Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it had to be.
Tiffany, we need to talk.
Yeah, I figured.
You're hurt.
It's nothing. I saw you take much worse.
And
Joker
you've done
was
much
going
worse.
to cut Waller ear to ear. I had to create a distraction.
It was certainly distracting.
My confession. It took you by surprise, didn't it? I just couldn't keep it in anymore.
You know I don't condone killing. Not even scum like Riddler.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out. I guess I was hoping you never would.
Why didn't you talk to me sooner?
I wanted to work with you, to be part of your mission.
But you kept this from me.
I probably still would have recruited
murder.
her.
I know. I'm sorry. I knew this would ruin everything.
You were right.
Riddler tore my family apart, Bruce. My mother hasn't left the house since the funeral. And Luke? He just lashes out. My father's death broke them. It broke all of us. I won't ask for forgiveness. But I hope you can understand why I had to do it.
I do.
I just felt so powerless. Like my life was crumbling around me. I had to do something to take back control.
Revenge is an impulse, one to be checked. I can't condone it. But I do understand it.
Thank you. That means a lot. I couldn't bear it if you despised me. So, where do we go from here? I suppose this puts me on your most wanted list. Rather than us working together?
No, we're good.
If you want to fill your father's shoes, you need to learn right from wrong. You need someone to teach you.
You're giving me a second chance?
Think of it more as a sentence. You'll have to work hard for your redemption.
Thank you, Bats. Thank you, Bruce.
I promise I won't let you down.
Then let's get started.
Oh, I thought she was gonna stand on it and fly off like Green Goblin style. That's pretty cool, though. Batman can't do that. Oh, he can. Excuse me. I totally had it wrong. I thought he had to use the grappling hook. Fracture. Wow, that was all. That was chapter 4. I forgot how many chapters are there. Oh, Alfred's chilling. Good evening, sir.
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward. At least I don't want to be.
Oh,
Not
Alfred, you
anymore.
can't leave.
Then again, this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Courage for what?
Saying goodbye. I'm leaving, Bruce. It's time I went in search of better pastures.
You just need rest, Alfred. Why don't you take a long vacation? Someplace in the sun, on the other side of the world from Gotham.
I rather think this vacation will be permanent.
But why?
This war of ours is not what it was when we started. I no longer have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not for me.
Come on, Alfred. You know I can't do what I do, what we do, without your help.
Well, maybe you don't have to do it at all. Our mission used to be so clear.
I don't know
Catch the
about that,
criminals,
Alfred.
lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore. At least not to me. Now everything has become so gray.
Gray. Talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake. Someone clearly challenged with a proven tendency to violence.
If I recall, you were on board with that plan.
Bane had just dropped a wall on your head. It clouded my judgment. If I knew then what I know now, I'd never have let you go through with
Maybe
it.
Joker's right. It's
You
always somebody else's
empowered
fault.
John Doe, kept him close when you should have put him away, Inspired him to become something far more dangerous than he ever was.
What's your point?
Sometimes, it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy. For all our good intentions, I fear we only make things worse.
I understand his
A
reasoning.
dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
I'm not blind to the damage I cause, nor am I to the chaos that swirls in Gotham. But I have to believe the good outweighs the bad. I thought you did too.
Not anymore.
Oh,
Anyone who
no.
comes into contact with us suffers. Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands.
Damn,
I
he's right.
foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better. As if her enthusiasm might remind us how things were in the beginning. We put her in danger on her first day, dodging machine guns at a crime scene. The lives we touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
That's a price I'm willing to pay. In war, there are always casualties. But it doesn't mean you give up the fight.
I've served in my share of wars, Bruce. More even than you.
I believe
there are
it.
some fights you cannot win.
And
One
those are the
thing is
hardest
for
ones
certain,
to step away from.
My tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them. Some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors, the fainting spells, all of it.
Do you really think I'm that bad?
No, I'm sorry, Bruce. That's not what I meant at all. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like you.
Not like me. I chase that darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Okay, maybe I am more like my father than I want to admit, but our paths are different.
Can't you see? The paths may diverge, but they end in the same place. Face down in an alley. Shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that.
I get it,
I
Alfred.
won't bury you, too. I
That's what
stood
he's
by
afraid
and
of.
did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everything he loved. I enabled him, like I've been enabling you. Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
Alfred, I'm nothing without you. You're my father. The best father anyone could have hope for.
A good father wants his children to be happy and safe. Seeing how far you are from either, it's why I have to go.
I can't stop him.
Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport.
I hope nobody kidnaps him on his way there and then, you know, we have to save him or something. Oh, come on. Can I get a little bit of rest?
You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade, and I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
You know what just popped in my head? If they gave you a decision to go after it or not go after it, but the options were just question marks, so you don't know if you really did go for it or not go for it. I like how the split. He looks at the bat symbol. He's Batman. Oh no! Batman or Alfred? I'm
You're
sorry.
right, Al. It's who I am. I will always be Batman. And that will never change.
I know. Rubbish goes out on Tuesday, and there's lasagna in the freezer. I'm sure you'll manage.
Damn, what a decision, man. Not quite what I anticipated, but I mean, it's Batman. The name of the game is Batman, Bruce Wayne Batman. Bruce Wayne is Batman. Oh, the music cut. I got a little bit concerned there. So that was a pretty good episode. Over the season, your relationships have been affected by your actions and decisions within the story. So we will do what we normally do, which is to turn the game volume down to prevent copyright infringement. Let's evaluate our choices. Harley, pointing a gun at me. Okay, so she just said you got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. You and 50 holy smokes, look at that means 49.9% of players did the opposite of this. You and 50.1% of players dismissed her importance to the agency. I guess half of them said, okay, let's work together. She was ecstatic that the heist at Wayne Enterprises went off without a hitch. Furious that the Pact abandoned her at the convoy. Harvey felt a momentary sadness when you admitted your treachery, but still condemned you to death. Harley was heartbroken when you convinced John to subdue her. Whatever. While she still works for the agency, Harley worries she's just another one of Waller's pawns. Well, she is. Here's Waller. Amanda Waller. She just said, Thunderbolt, I'm the whole gosh darn hurricane. You and 40.2% of players remain in a stalemate with her. See, we're still in a stalemate. Waller was pleased that you endorsed her authority by interrogating Riddler's henchmen at the GC. Okay, this is all from the first 4 episodes. The last one is, though your stalemate with Waller stands, she left Gotham as your enemy. I mean, there's not really much I can say about Amanda Waller, other than the fact that Deborah Wilson is the one doing her voice. Here, let me turn this up a little.
Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it.
You and 59.6% of players accepted Gordon's apology. I think I only have to read the bottom. He was grateful when you forgave him for losing his self-control and letting Waller get to him. I mean, there's not really much to say other than that he and I are teammates now, Catwoman.
I weighed my options and what can I say? I don't like to lose.
Made no deal with Waller on Selina's behalf. Also, some people went for, I think the majority of people went with Catwoman and not Aviesta or whatever her name is. You left Catwoman's fate up to Waller, and she reluctantly serves on the agency covert, so she doesn't really like working for them. Tiffany, what's good?
I won't let you down.
You and 80.6% took Tiffany under your wing. She felt betrayed that you admitted your involvement in her dad's death. She was worried for you when you told her to hide while you helped Harley steal the Phalanx key. After she realized you were working with the agency, she regretted calling the cops on you. She was at first confused, but then completely blown away when you told her you were Batman, and now she's repenting for the murder of the Riddler under your watchful mentorship. Hence, I can't give up Batman, because I brought Tiffany under my wing. Manifesta. Ask her to come work for you. A little bit more than half, huh? After helping you, well, let me read the top part. She was traumatized by Riddler's game and loss of her hearing. Oh yeah. She was thankful you let it slide when she admitted she revealed your secret identity to Waller. She was intrigued that you trusted John Doe to find Harley after she escaped Sanctus, and after helping you blackmail Waller, Avesta is hopeful about her new position at Wayne Enterprises. Too bad there won't be another Batman Telltale game.
If a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
Let Alfred go rather than giving up Batman's crusade. So I'm not in the minority there either. After watching the footage, Alfred was filled with vengeance. When you told Tiffany your secret, Alfred was relieved he had no He no longer had to keep it from her. After collapsing in the Batcave, he was distressed by your dismissal of his condition. Oops. He soon became gravely concerned by Batman's continued influence on the vigilante Joker. I mean, you would think that he'd be happy that we had him under control, but I guess not. Alfred left Wayne Manor anguished that your crusade against criminals would consume you. And here comes Joker. John Doe.
Two threads in the same stitch, bound together, even under strain.
54% of players told Joker you were still friends. When he found you at Lucius' funeral, John was thrilled when you agreed to meet as friends. He was heartbroken when Harley was left behind in the convoy raid. Not my fault. I don't think. John was shocked you blew your cover with Harley inviting her wrath. I think I was covering for him though. I don't know. After you trusted him in the funhouse, John devoted himself to helping you clean up Gotham for an episode. Joker thinks you're as crazy as he is for considering yourselves friends. Did you save Willie or Agent Harrison? You and 15% of players saved Agent Harrison. 14.5% hesitated during Bane's attack. 70% of players saved Willie. Oh, Willie was Joker's guy. I'm not in the minority here. 77.4% took her with us. Why not? Refused to hand over Joker to Waller. Wow, it's almost like Joker had an influence on us, on the players. Chose to never give up being Batman. 5% of players refused to hear Alfred's words. So Alfred, you would give up. Oh, 5.7%. I guess they just like said, okay, then go. Right at the beginning. Treated or defeated. Oh, defeated vigilante Joker. So there was another Joker that could have come about, depending on your choices. That's cool. And that is. I didn't collect any photos, did I? Anyway, I think that's the end of the episode. That was a pretty good series. This is probably my favorite Telltale game, which kind of Okie doke. He still have, they let him keep that?
Visitor for John Doe.
Was it me?
Bruce!
You know, man, why would they leave that cliffhanger like that? Come on, Telltale. You guys are no longer in business. There's nothing to follow up with. I guess they were doing that, anticipating that down the road after they made A Wolf Among Us 2, which never got made. They, 6 chapters. I thought it was just chapter 4 there. There was, I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. This was a great game. This is probably my favorite Telltale game. It sucks because they're not going to be making any more unless they somehow come back together, which I doubt. But here's to hoping. Anyways, that was a good game. I'm going to end the video there. Thank you all to those who came to check out my video, for watching my video. Appreciate all the views and notoriety I can get. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And as always, take care and God bless.